Hello, this is Kian from the Football Obsession podcast. I'm not sure which episode this is, but today we're going to be reacting to, we're going to be predicting the tournament for the Euros, which comes up in literally 48 hours. Today's Wednesday that I'm filming this. This will be uploaded on Thursday. So we're just going to go into the predicted groups, and I think there could be some dark horses in this, so just bear with me. So obviously Group A, I actually saw a stat today with Italy that they've only conceded like 23 goals. The defence has been great, the attack's been good with, I think they've got Immobile, they've got Chiesa, Bernardeschi I think's alright. I'm not sure about the whole of the team because I don't really watch Italian football that much, but obviously I'm going to predict them to go to come first, and I think obviously they play Turkey for the opening game of the Euros on Friday, and I think Turkey could come second. I think they could be dark horses. I know they've got the right back Selic, I think he plays for Lille. I know they've got Calhanoglu, they've got Burak Yilmaz, who's 35 and been banging goals in Ligue 1 and just won Lille the league. I'm not sure about the whole of their team, but I think they've got Kabak, but I think their team's going to be decent. I think Wales will come last. I just think their team's ageing a lot. With Bale not on form at all, completely distracted from his football career. Ramsey constantly picking up injuries, muscle injuries here, there, and everywhere. And Dan James just not good enough, really. I think they're going to come last. I think Switzerland will come third, purely because I don't think Wales is just good enough. I just don't think they're good enough at all. So for Group B, can I just say, by the way, this may be a shorter episode than normal. Normally it's like 35 to 45 minutes, maybe even longer than that. It could be shorter, but it might not be. Depends how long we take to get through this whole thing. So Group B, obviously Belgium are going to come first. They've got Kevin De Bruyne, boo. They've got Lukaku, who we sold, and I think we definitely should have sold him. But I think they're definitely going to come first, obviously. Yeah, they're just class, except obviously their defence, which is the reason why I don't think they'll win the Euros. Little spoiler. Yeah, their defence isn't great. They've got Alvaro, who's aging. They've got Jason Denayer, who I'm not sure if he's that good or not. They've got Vertonghen, who's aging quickly. They've got Thomas Meunier, I think's decent. I'm not sure about left back, who they've got a left back, but yeah, I know Vertonghen can play at left back as well. I think Denmark will come second, purely because they've got Christian Eriksen, they've got Vestergaard, who's a decent player. Yeah, and I just can't wait for the Euros, to be fair. I'm going to be watching most games, or if not, I'm going to be watching most games that I can, if not every game. So I'm going to come home from college and watch the games. I'm going to be watching the games when I go to the gym, like when I come home from the gym and stuff like that. So I cannot wait for the Euros. It's obviously I love the last Premier League. We love the Premier League every year, but the last Premier League season was very interesting, especially with. Obviously, it wasn't great to see it without fans, but it was very interesting in terms of how it was without fans, and a lot of stuff happened. Obviously, I think Finland may come third. To be honest, I don't really know about anything about any Finnish players, but I just think they may come third because I don't think Russia's good enough. I know they've got Zhuba, Russia. I've got. I'm not sure about anyone else. They've got. I just don't think they're good enough, as it looks like. For Group C, sadly, Donny van der Beek got injured in the other day. I think yesterday. I do think Netherlands will come first, though, despite Frank de Boer not being a great manager, and I just think they've got a good team. They've got Van Dijk, who obviously won't be back for the Euros because he's been injured. They've got Dumfries, who's been great in the Eredivisie for a long time. Well, for like maybe 3 years now. They've got who have they got in goal? I'm not sure who they've got in goal. It might be Jasper Cillessen. I know they've got Wijnaldum. They've got Frankie de Jong. They've got Memphis Depay. They've got, I think, Ian Robben's come out of retirement as well for them. Yeah, they'll come first, I think, pretty easily. I think Austria will definitely come second due to having Sabitzer. They've got Sabitzer, they've got Alaba, who today we found out Sabitzer is available for £15 million, £17.5 million euros. United, go and get him. Go and get him ASAP. I definitely think they'll come second, because I think Ukraine will come third. I don't know much about them again. I just think North Macedonia, they're basically a pub team. They're basically on San Marino's level, maybe a little bit above, but I don't think they're good enough at all. Group D, got a big rivalry here, England versus Scotland. Come on, England, it's coming home, lads, it's coming home. So I'm going to go with England first, purely. Even I don't rate Southgate at all. I think he's a crap manager. I just think we've got so much talent that we can not come first. We've got Foden, we've got Grealish, we've got Rashford, we've got Sterling, we've got Kane, we've got Maguire, who's looking like he won't play against Croatia. We've got Trent, we've got Shaw, we've got Henderson, Jordan Henderson and Dean Henderson. We've got so much. We've got so much that we can't not win we can't not win this group. I think Scotland will come second. No, I don't. I'm actually doing this on the spot. This isn't planned out or anything. I think Czech Republic will come second because of they've got Vladimir Coufal, and they've got the what's his name, Thomas Souček, who I actually really rate highly. And very controversial, but I think Scotland will come third. I know they've got Andy Robertson, who hasn't had a great season, to be fair, last season, but I think they'll come third. I just don't think the likes of John McGinn's good enough. They've not got a great defence except Robertson. They've got Tierney, obviously, who's a backup unless they play five at the back with one of them at centre back. I think Croatia will come last, and that's quite controversial considering they got to the final of the last World Cup in 2018 it was, and I just think their team's ageing. They've got Perisic who's ageing, they've got Rakitic who's massively ageing, they've got Modric who's ageing, they've got Subasic who's ageing. I don't think they've got a great defence. God knows how they're gonna be banging in the goals. I don't think they will. Group E, I think it's quite obvious that Spain will come first, although they've just had a COVID outbreak, which is mad. The squad's had to go into isolation, and it's not looking good for the squad. However, I know they've had to call the likes of Raul Albiol up and stuff like that, but I just think that they've got too much talent for the likes of Poland, Sweden, and Slovakia. Especially Sweden, when Zlatan Ibrahimovic can't come back from because he's injured. He was going to come back out of retirement for them. He hasn't done that now. So I think they'll come first, definitely. Poland, I think, will come second due to just having Lewandowski. If they can get the ball to him, obviously he's going to score 8 times, 9 times out of 10. He's obviously the best striker, if not second best striker in the world, behind Kane. And I absolutely love Lewandowski. To be fair to him, I absolutely love him. I think Sweden will come third purely because I don't think Slovakia are good enough. I know that Slovakia have got Handanovic. I think they got Oblak as well, or is that the wrong flag? I just think they're not good enough. I'm not sure much about Sweden. I know they've got that. Is it Isaac? Stefan Isaac? Is it? I'm not sure if it's Stefan. I know it's Isaac. I know he's been doing well in the La Liga. I cannot wait to see this group F: Portugal, France, Germany, and Hungary. Now, I've changed my mind on Germany. I've been thinking for a while now, and Werner's not been banging in the goals, lack of composure in front of goal. Kai Havertz hasn't had a great season, despite thankfully scoring in the Champions League final. He still lost Champions League finals here. But it's so difficult to predict this. So difficult because you've got the last Euros winners in Portugal. You've got the last World Cup winners in France, and you've got Germany, who look like they're an up and coming team, maybe. And obviously Hungary are definitely going to come last. If that doesn't happen, then there's something mad going on there. Madness. I think France will come first. They've got so much talent there. Their under 23s will come in will finish in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Their bloody B team, like the ones who aren't even getting in the squad, will probably finish in the semi-final or quarterfinal. They've got so much. Varane, who I'm hoping United get. I doubt it though. They've got Mbappe. They've got Kante. They've got Pogba. They've got so much. They've got Lloris. They've got just utter talent everywhere. And I think Portugal will come second as well, because they've got obviously the best player of all time, arguably Ronaldo. In my opinion, the best player of all time, Ronaldo. They've got Bruno. They've got João Felix. They've got Pepe, who's had a great season, not only in the Liga NOS, but in the Champions League, getting to the quarterfinals and beating Juventus. They've got so much. They've just got talent all around the park. They've got João Moutinho. They've got Ruben Neves. They've got Nelson Semedo, who, to be fair, hasn't had a great season at Wolves, but yeah, I think they've just got a plethora of talent. And Germany, I think they're going to come third because of the lack of composure in front of goal. I just think, then obviously if you don't score goals, especially in that group, you're obviously not going to come. You're obviously not going to qualify for the knockout stages. So yeah, I can't wait though for this. Predict the four best third place teams. I think Germany definitely first. And I think Scotland are second, definitely. Obviously, Germany, they're still a good team, but I just don't think they're in that group. They're as good as them two, as France and Portugal. I think Switzerland will come third because of Xhaka, Embolo if he gets in the squad, Shaqiri. I'm not sure who else, to be fair, but I think Jan Sommer, and all they've got him as well. I think they'll come third in terms of the fourth best placed teams, and I think Sweden will come fourth in the best third place teams because of Isaac. Now I'm going to press continue here. Round 16, Belgium are definitely beating Sweden, no doubt about it. Italy are definitely beating Austria. So Belgium and Italy in the quarterfinals. That'd be a great game, that, to be fair. I just can't wait for this Euros, honestly. It's going to be amazing. France are definitely beating Switzerland. I think I'm not going to spoil who I think is going to win this. That'll be an interesting game, to be fair. Czech Republic versus Poland, because they've got a few good players, but both of them, obviously, they've got Lewandowski. Poland will be the best player on that pitch. But Czech Republic have got Schifal. They've got Souček. They've got a few good players. I think Poland will edge it, though. I think Spain will beat Scotland, yeah. And sadly, I think Portugal are going to beat England. So it'll be Spain and Portugal in the quarterfinals. I just don't think I think we'll overcomplicate it, try to go too defensive. I just don't think that will be good for us. I just don't think it will be at all. In terms of Netherlands versus Germany, this has been an interesting game because they've got obviously Germany. Hansi Flick's just gone to Germany, and I rate Hansi Flick so much. His managing ability, I think he's a very cool guy as the actual man. A bit like Thomas Tuchel. I just think he's very down to earth. I don't know, there's something about him. With Netherlands, I don't think they've got a great manager in Frank de Boer, but they've got a good team. This would be an interesting one, this. I think Germany would edge it. I do. And I think Turkey would beat Denmark. I just think that they're probably better than them with I think Yilmaz will bang in the goals. So that's the quarterfinals. And then, so for Belgium and Italy, I think Belgium would beat them because they've got Lukaku, they've got De Bruyne, they've got Thorgan Hazard, they've got Meunier. They've got so much. They've got Tielemans. They've got so much, and France are definitely beating Poland. And what a game this will be! Belgium versus France. What a game this will be! Honestly, Spain versus Portugal. I think Portugal definitely beating them. I think there's absolutely no doubt about that at all. Yeah, I just think they're better than them. That Spanish team, I don't think he's definitely not prime Spain. I don't think it's any good at all, really. I think in the group between France, Portugal, Hungary, and Germany, I don't think Spain would get through. If Spain were there instead of Germany, I think Spain would probably come third again in that group. I just don't think they're that good. Germany are definitely beating Turkey, and for the winners, what game this will be! I just can't wait for these Euros. I think France will beat Belgium. I think Portugal will beat Germany. Oh, I can't decide out of this. I think France would edge it. I just think they've got too much in Kante. I'm going to save them predictions. And yeah, I'm probably going to end there because, and I know it's been a very, very short episode, the shortest episode so far, but I'm going to do a reacting to these. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my Twitter. What I'll be announcing my Twitter on. I'll be live streaming on Friday night, so tomorrow night, as you're seeing this, you'll be seeing this on Thursday. I'm currently recording on Wednesday night. I'm just gonna leave it there and talk for a bit. Actually, just talk a bit about transfers. It looks a bit like Jadon Sancho. I think like this deal's going to drag on as the likes of Fabrizio Romano saying it's not a matter of days, that it's going to take a while. Mark Goldbridge is saying he's heard this from people. There's so many people saying it, so I think it's going to drag on, but I think it I think we'll get it done. I think we'll get Jadon Sancho, Pau Torres, and Jadon Sancho, Pau Torres, and Kieran Trippier. I think that'll be our transfer window. Yeah, I do. I really do. But at the end of the day, if Chelsea get Haaland, which it looks like they're pushing to get, and if City get Kane and Grealish, it's game over for us. Can we get a trophy for finishing third? Don't think we can. In my opinion, we will be unable to compete with that. But I'm going to end it there, and I'll be doing videos and I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night. So this is Big Kean from the Football Obsession Podcast, and I'm out.